Shalom, brothers and sisters. Your brother ISRAELITES from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and Indigenous, who are the biblical Israelites. And before I start, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Barakatham, Rakakedash, that Yahweh, being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya, it's Yahweh, the creator of all the Ancient of Days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahushai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, signally speaking. And we give double honors to elders in GMS where we learn this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down in the highways and byways giving the 100% truth. Shalom to you. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the Bakar in the Hebrew, the house of David being rebuilt as we speak. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled birds among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is August 11th. Well, it's August 12th now of 2025. Our hope for your salvation and the destruction of the nation of Edom. If you see here, if you know what was going on Monday, Trump has passed this ordeal. Trump takes over D.C. police. An extraordinary move deploys National Guard onto the Capitol. Okay, this is by Reuters. So he's using the National Guard to come to Washington, D.C., which is the District of Columbia. But that's not news. Remember, he's been doing that in Los Angeles, and he's cleaning up the homeless and pushing them out. Okay, Trump will deploy 800 National Guard troops to Washington. Presidents to take direct control of capital city's police, right? Because the police, they've been militarizing them. They've been giving them all the equipment, right? All the rifles and all the stuff like that, and all the heavy gear, because they know what's coming. Trump uses urban crime and latest political strategy to push. So that's the new thing, but we have been warned about this, okay? Because these are some of the last moves this devil's going to move against the Israelites. Because the whole thing is to put the Israelites in concentration camps, all right? We already heard of Alligator Alcatraz. We already heard of these detention centers, these Walmarts and FEMA and all this stuff, right? Rex 84, of course. But let's go to the scriptures. Let's read the scriptures. John 9 and 4. This is the Messiah speaking. I must work the works of him that sent me. He's working the work of his Father. Well, it is day, right? Right now it's daytime. We have the ability to download videos, to go on the street, to proclaim the name of Yahweh B'Shem Ashai, but now that is coming to an end. The time of you doing these videos or traveling, that all is coming to an end. There's brothers that, you know what, I'm going to go on the highways and byways, be part of this truth. That is coming to an end. So if you haven't done it, these are the last hours. Remember, there's going to be workers coming in the last hour to earn the penny. Okay, because there's been laborers coming in every hour. The second hour, third hour, the fifth hour, the last hour, they're going to be brothers coming into this truth, proclaiming Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai for the last hour only. Okay, but we know that. We're all working for the penny. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. Right. The night cometh. Right. What is the night? This devil coming down with his draconian laws. You're not going to be able to be on the street anymore. Okay, you're going to be rousted up. The FBI is going to be looking for you. Homeland Security is going to be looking for you. There's going to be warrants and for all of us. Anybody who's in this truth. I don't care if you IUIC, they're going to round all the Hebrew Israelites up. Okay, and the Lord is going to divide who is he behind? Who is he going to protect? Who is going to feed to the lions? You know what I mean? This is the Lord is going to sift the house of Israel with this last move. Okay? I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. Right? Why can't you work? There's going to be no... Remember, there's already going to be restrictions on YouTube that you have to show how old you are. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. The National Guard is going to be on the streets. You think you're going to be out there? There's people going to be cracking your head wide open. There's going to be curfews. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. Checkpoints, right? There's going to be wanted pictures for you Hebrew Israelites. You said you were in the truth and you don't mind going down for this truth, all right? It's going to be getting real. Real, okay? So a lot of people don't understand it. So let's get another version of this. Because this is a King James. I want to see. Let's see the NLT. We must work quickly, carry out the task assigned to us by who sent us. The night is coming and no one can work. I believe the ESV is pretty good. Or even here. Yeah. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. NIV. As long as it is day, we must do the work of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work. Right. There's going to be restrictions. We cannot feed no more the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's coming to an end. We must work the works of him who sent me while it is day. It is day right now. We have the opportunity to do it. You know, people are going to work. People are doing a video here and there. You're doing your camp, what you can't. That's all coming to an end, brothers and sisters, right? He must work the works of him who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. Okay, let's prove all things. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a famine of thirst for water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh. Okay? So there's going to be a famine of the word. But guess what? There is going to be a famine of bread. There is going to be a famine of this. We all know this. Everybody here in America knows there's going to be a famine. And why? Because farmers are losing their land and corporations are picking it up. And nobody is growing anything. They're creating this famine. Okay? Just know that. Let's get one out of the book of Revelation to prove the incarceration. That's coming. That's biblical prophecy, right? This is Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, when he's talking about devil, is not a spiritual being, is the flesh and blood, this devil that's passing these laws, all right? Because you might say, a black man put me in prison. Yeah, man, there's black devils, there's brown devils, okay? The devils, nonetheless, they're doing the work of this Edomites who are in power. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. A spiritual being can't do that. It's got to be a flesh and bone person, devil, that may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. So 10 days is another perfect number, like 7, okay? Completion. So it's not going to be 10 days. It's going to be the number that the Lord, 3 days, 20 days. Some brothers going to be 30 days. Okay? It's not 10 days specifically. Be thou faithful unto death, right? Because we don't know what each brother's going to go to. There's some brothers going to lose their head, but everybody can lose their head? No. And I will give thee a crown of life. That is our penny, the crown that we want, which is the kingdom of heaven, which is that mystery that a lot of people don't understand, that the kingdom of heaven is within us, okay? That the crown is what was promised to us, that we are gaining back, okay, brothers and sisters? So know that this is prophecy. Everything we have spoken about, that this devil coming around with great wrath, is prophecy. And nothing can stop it because it's coming from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? This devil coming down with great fury, but because he's had but a short time. Okay, these are all things that are happening. Okay, why? Because this is our last captivity, brothers and sisters. Okay, We've had many captivities, but this is the longest one, the one we have lost all our heritage, our language, our culture. But now the Lord is giving it back to us. And these people know what time it is. And it's the time, they're the end for them. Okay, now you can read this in the book of Daniel. Okay, chapter 2, chapter 7 and chapter 9 breaks it down. Okay, so know that the end is near, brothers and sisters. So do your labor that you can while the day is here, the light is here. Because when darkness comes, when this devil comes down with great fury, he's going to lock everything up and there's going to be no movement. And of course, the Lord said that the famine of the word is upon us. So that is coming, brothers and sisters. So push. This is the last. This is the last. The last lap of that mile. You know, you got to dig down and get that second win, brothers. You know, to keep doing this labor of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and keep pushing, because the race is almost over. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Rakakadash, and he that have ears let him hear. Shalom.